In this video, I'm going to be teaching you 10 different magic tricks that you can do at home right now. These tricks take zero skill and have the ability to impress anyone you meet.
Also, if you stay until the end of this trick, I will teach you the best coin trick in the world. So stay tuned until the end of the video.
So without further ado, let's get started. So the first card trick is going to look something like this. So this is a very easy card trick, but it is very angle effective, so just keep that in mind. So what you're going to do is you're going to grab two playing cards, then you're going to put them together like this, square them up so it looks like they're one card, like this. And then what you're going to do is you're going to hold the card like this, middle finger, index finger, and then thumb holding it at the back, like so. And then what you're going to do is with your middle finger, you're going to slide the front card behind the other one. And when you do this at full speed, it's actually going to feel like a snap. So this seems pretty hard, but it actually really isn't. So I want you to try this. Just try snapping with this hand, and it should work. And make sure your fingers are not up here, otherwise the trick is going to be a lot harder to perform. Make sure they're down at this corner right here, like that. So it's very easy for you to slide this card behind the other one like that. The next trick is going to look something like this. Now for this trick, you're going to learn a specific move, and that is called the flip stick. And if you're confused of how I explain it, there's a bunch of tutorials on it on YouTube. So you can go check that out if you want, if I'm not helpful. So what you're going to do is you're going to hold, you're going to have a Sharpie marker, okay? It's easier to do it with a Sharpie, so I'm using it for the tutorial. So you're going to put your index finger right on top of the bottom right here. You're going to come in with your middle finger like this and put it on the bottom. And you're going to come in with your thumb and then put it on the top like this. So your grip should look like this. And then you're going to practice a flip stick move where you're going to move, you're going to flip back the marker back into your hand like that. And when people do this, whenever I teach people how to do this, they always move their wrists. So don't even move your wrist. It's all in your index finger right here. You're pushing it back into your hand with your index finger. Your thumb and middle finger are just holding the marker for you, but it's all your index finger that's doing the work. And after you've gotten this flip stick move mastered, what you're going to do is you're going to do it from the cover of your hand. And when you do that, it looks like it disappears and reappears back again. Now the next trick is going to look something like this. Now this is a very easy trick and it does not hurt you at all, and you don't need anything for this. So this is a good trick that you can do if you do not have anything with you and somebody asks you to perform a trick, then this would be the trick that I would do in that kind of situation. So what you're going to do is you're going to have your pinky. The only thing you need is a pinky for the trick, and if you don't have a pinky, I'm sorry. So what you're going to do with your pinky is you're going to twist the skin, or twist your pinky kind of a little bit to your thumb, to whichever hand you're using this for. So if I was using my left hand, I would do it to the left. If I was using my right hand, I would do it to the right. And in this case, I'm doing it with my right hand, so I'm doing it to the right. So I'm twisting it to the right, or towards my thumb. And then what you're going to do is you're literally just going to bend it. Now this looks like it's in a very painful situation, but this is actually a very natural thing that your pinky can do. Just not a lot of people think about it. The next trick is going to look something like this. Now this is a very easy trick, but it is angle effective, just keep that in mind. So you're going to put the card on your palm, kind of like that, and then you're going to kind of just bend it up a bit to build up tension, kind of like this. And then what you're going to do is, as it's building up tension, you're going to come in with your index and thumb, and then just pluck it out. And it looks like, from an angle, it looks like you're producing a card from nowhere. And the next trick is going to look something like this. This is a very easy trick, but you're gonna have to set up a gimmick for yourself. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna grab a playing card, and if you don't want to ruin any playing cards, I used a blank playing card, and if you want any of those, I'll leave a link down in the description. So what you're gonna do is you're going to fold your playing card in half, like this. And then you're gonna fold the top part of it, the back, up, like that. Okay? And then you have now set up the gimmick where you can kind of fold it back up and forth like this. Then what you're gonna do is you're gonna make sure the card is pretty straight so it looks like a normal playing card. Then you're going to hold, the playing card like this, where the bottom crease is covered by your index finger very slightly. Then what you're gonna do is you're gonna bend down the card like this. You're gonna take your thumb like that, and then just bend the card back into your hand like that, making it look like it disappears. And a cool way to make it look like this is you taking the card and making it look like it's going invisible or something. And then you can just palm it like this in your hand to show that, to make it look like there's nothing in your hand. Now for this trick, I'm just gonna grab a bunch of tissues, okay? And now, with this, now if I just crumble it up, snap my fingers, you can actually see that the tissues turn into money. Just like that. So what you're gonna need for this trick is a tissue box and some money. So what you're gonna do is you're going to grab a tissue and you're going to put some money and coins and such in the tissue and just crumple it up kind of like this, and then you're gonna put it behind this thing right here. So now from this angle it looks like it's just a normal tissue box. Then what you're gonna do is you're going to just grab some tissues, like 3 or something like that. You're gonna put it aside, you're gonna like crumple it up, you can snap your fingers and then you can just unravel it to reveal that the tissues have changed into money, just like that. Watch closely as I just make money appear out of thin air. So all you'll need for this trick is a bill of any kind. It doesn't matter what country it's from or what value it is, just needs to be a bill. And so what you're gonna do is you're gonna fold it in half like this, and then you're going to put it behind your hand like this. So you're gonna have your fingers kind of out a bit, and then you're gonna come over and then just bend it up a bit with your index finger and pinky, kind of like that, and then you just hold it in between your index, middle, and then your ring finger and pinky. So then from the front view, it looks like this. Now as you can see the paper marks here and here, but to get rid of this, all you gotta do is wave your hand around, so it can make it look like literally almost invisible. As you're waving your hand, when you come to grab it, you're going to just clench into a fist, grab it with your thumb, and then here's your money. Now as you can see, I have a normal card here, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just make it I'm going to make this card just like that. Now, this is a very easy trick, and you're going to need a card, and then you're going to need invisible string, which is right here on the camera, but you can see that a bit. It's very invisible for sure. And if you need a link for these, they're in the description, or you can just go on Amazon and look for invisible string or loops or something like that. And what's nice about loops is that they come in like an 8-pack, so like they're pretty cheap, and they come with like 8 strings, so it's a pretty good deal. Now since the camera can't see the invisible string really good, I'm going to use a rubber band for reference, so you know kind of what I'm doing about the routine. So you're going to take a card, right, and you're going to hold it with the hand that has the loops over it, And then there should be this little kind of like gap or like opening where the string's kind of loose. You're going to come in with your other hand while you're explaining the card. You're going to come in and stretch it out, kind of like this. And don't worry, the invisible string actually holds up pretty well. So you will be able to stretch this out with no stress. So you're going to hold it like that, and then you're going to kind of just let go, have the string take away the rest of the work, and then with your thumb and index finger, you're going to take it and then just let go of it with your other hand, and just let the spectator inspect the card, and nothing seems wrong or anything. And now for the moment you've all been waiting for, the best coin trick in the world, probably. So I want you to look at the coin, and this coin says that it's from 2016, and it's from Kentucky. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just push it in, and I want you to watch so closely. You can actually see it travels through the rubber, and if I take this off, you can actually see that there is no hole through this sheet of rubber. So this is very much, even the spectator can look at it. And if we look at the coin, this coin is from 2016. Let's focus on that. It is from 2016, and it is from Kentucky. So this trick is very easy, and it's like literally the best coin trick I've ever seen in my entire life. So it's amazing. So what you're gonna need is you're gonna need a rubber band, you're gonna need a glass cup, and make sure it is glass because it does for better effect. You could use another more not clear cup, but using a glass cup kind of helps for if you want the trick to be visual. And then you want a coin, and then you want this rubber sheet that I'll leave linked down in the description. So what you're going to do is you're going to set up the coin, and to do that is you're going to put it on like a marker lid or something, a flat marker lid that it can stay on, kind of like this. And then what you're going to do is you're going to come in with the rubber, and you're going to stretch it out like this so that it's now see-through. And now what you're going to do is you're going to just, when you make contact with the coin, you're going to just let go, and the coin looks like it's on top of the rubber, but it's actually kind of synced in like that. Putting the coin in the rubber will take practice, but eventually it'll become no problem. So what you're going to do is you're going to then put the rubber on top of the glass cup like this. You're going to grab your rubber band right here, and then you're all ready for the trick to begin. And then all you do is you literally just come over and then press it in, and then it'll look like that it just visually went through the coin, but in reality you actually pushed it hard enough so that the coin wouldn't be attached to the rubber, and then it looks like it goes through the rubber. And talking about coins, if you like that trick, I'd recommend clicking on this video right here where I tell you some amazing coin tricks that you can do literally with any coin. And if you like this video, I'd recommend subscribing so you won't miss any more of my content. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. What is the video still doing here?